All right, let's do it.
What is up, everybody? This is Bong Master Rob. I want to welcome you to the Dank Dungeon for Season 3, Episode 2 of Dank Dungeon Chronicles. Tonight, we're having the one and only Eddie Dank join us. As you can see, there he is right at the bottom. He's down here below Sith Kitten and I. Sith is joining me tonight because, of course, the way I'm set up, I can't always do screen shares and things that I would like to with people that I'm on here. And also, this lovely lady is a part owner in these two companies. You can see strolling across the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, welcome.
As we meet Eddie, we're going to go through these things. We're going to see what he likes, what he doesn't like, what he's into, what he's not into. It's one of the best things that we can do. And I just minimized you guys and lost you. Hold on a minute. I don't know where you went to on the screen. But Eddie, how are you?
Yo, I'm good, man. Chilling. How was your Thanksgiving?
Not bad. I actually had a Thanksgiving breakfast. I was what I did yesterday, and then took my children over to see my mom, and we were hanging out for quite a while. Watched the parade, watched the dog show.
Nice.
Pretty cool shit.
Yeah, I got the dog show and a little bit of the parade.
Hold up.
But I've been busy just kind of going all the suppliers today and yesterday and just getting everything together for these the release of something that I think is going to be a game changer. I don't know. Wouldn't you agree, Sith?
I think so. I was just showing y'all the last of my dab that just went into the joint.
Damn. I will get you some more of that. Don't worry. I got
my
some
heart's
more
broken, man. This shit's good.
Oh yeah, I'm sending you a good care package. So I got a little Christmas package for you. But basically, we are coming out with something that I think is pretty economical. It's affordable. It's actually one of our most affordable options because a lot of my clientele had asked, "Well, do you have something in a pinch? You know, something that's affordable?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can work on something like that." And the Dank Pods were born, man. So basically, what those are, and I'll show you in a second, comes in a nice little tin, which will, of course, have our logo on it. It comes in a case of 12, and what they are is little glass inserts, so that when you're on the go, you have a silicone pipe, which is great. They don't break. They don't, so you don't got to worry about breaking them. And you get these little glass inserts that are pre-filled with flour. So when you're on the go,
how sexy that is! Oh my god!
You just pop it out, put it in. No pun intended. And enjoy, guys.
Lighter not included. If we included it, it'd work.
What I'm doing right now is I'm going back through to fix the ticker on the bottom. As you guys can see, as the night goes on, it's going to be scrolling across the bottom. I'm adding to the bottom because he does have a Black Friday sale going on, and the Black Friday sale is 2 for 1 on those Dank Pods. But as you can see, I put buy 2 get 1, and didn't put Dank Pods. So that's what I'm doing right now. It's not that I'm not trying to keep track of everything. Yeah, we were trying to pick up as we were running through. But you also wanted to offer a $250 for an OZ as well.
Yeah, right now we're doing on ounces. We're doing our Black Friday sale on ounces till what is it? Oh wow, January 2nd. This is some really good shit. So yeah, January 2nd, the Black Friday sale ends. So all of December and all of basically the rest of November into December, all ounces are on sale for $250, excluding stuff.
Rob, turn the fireworks cam on. Oh, can we make our pipes into dabbing rigs?
Yeah, actually, I believe we can.
There you go, Nocticula.
You're talking about the Survivalist?
Yes.
Yeah, the Survivalist we could make into a vaporizer using the G-Pen Connect as the connection device. We can also turn it into a dab rig using conventional, nail, hammer, the banger kind of things. And of course, we can do dry herb, and we can also do them duo as well. So you can do dry herb and either vaporizer or concentrates at the same time, simultaneously. Can you guys hear me?
I fixed it. Now it's back. Yeah, right? Buy 2 get 1 free on. That was my fault. I forgot to mute my phone like I did the last time, and it of course kept that second. I was talking while I was muting. That was my bad. So my bad, everyone. I really. Thanks everyone for over here on the side. And I did hear that question. So, can you make them into dab rigs? So.
Did you guys hear me the last time, or was I cut off on that?
No, you were good. I was wanting to ask a question, follow-up question on that with what Particulars was there. So it'll be the additional piece in the front, right? That's going to pop out, so it will be like a removable, just like a normal.
Yeah, well, you've seen the Y adapters that they use, like for different pieces sometimes. Well, we just basically take a Y adapter, and then you can just basically put it in the same place. You can clip both the bowls already to it, so it's almost like having one giant bowl. And then you just put it in your pack like you normally do.
I'm still here.
And then when you're ready to use it, you just pop it out and lock it on.
I'll spend all these nights already.
And then unlock the bowls, and you're good to go. But yeah, I mean, we could do them. We could do them dual as well. So I mean, you can do your dabs and your dry herb at the same time, or vaporizer and dry herb at the same time, or dabs, or vice versa. Concentrates.
Yes, Nocticula. Yes, there's even some that are like foil-looking leather.
Yeah, we can do what's called holographic prints, which are. I mean, they were actually one of my first prototypes, but because the holographic print is basically, it's not leather, it's basically like a vinyl. So they were very thin, they ripped, and those were just, on the cutting room floor. But I had the idea to take them, put them on like a black leather backing or just a regular color leather backing that's thick, and then we, of course, would just glue it. And then, of course, what do you call it? Sew it. So it's basically hand sewn, all glued to the leather backing. So it becomes one with basically the leather backing. And then that way we could do any color under the sun. We are going to bring back the metallics shortly. Or if you want something custom, I mean, we can always have it done.
Hey, Sith, would you mind, while he's describing that and what his plan is, could you do a screen share of his current one or the one that he sent for you? So
and let me go grab that real quick because I do have that on me.
I knew you had that too. I didn't know
right
it would be easier if somebody was like describing it as well that way. I do want to thank you, Don and Patrick and Nocticula and the rest of the 30 people we've got here for the first 5 minutes. Sorry, a little technical difficulty first. I have to change my HDMI cable back here. Every time my camera cable was touching it, it was killing my TV, and I couldn't figure out why until I untangled my shit.
I mean, other than the dabbing question, I could have answered all the other stuff for you, Nocticula.
I do have a question though on that dabbing. It's going to be in the same size normal bong, right? So I'm not a dabber. What if I pack that motherfucker really, really good and rip that fucking bitch and forget who I am for a while?
I mean,
right? Is that a good thing? You think?
Sure, as long as you're not out. That's mine.
Hey, Patrick, you know what though? With the Raiders losing today, yes, it's awful.
I'm sorry, Boo.
I did not watch it. I feel bad because I thought it was 8 o'clock tonight, and my plan was to watch it until I talked to a friend of mine earlier. I'm like, "What do you think about the game?" What game? Oh, it was on at 3 o'clock, and I was talking to him like 6. Like, fuck, it's already over.
And why you got to bring that crappy shit in here, Patrick?
It's
why
all right. Why? Because I got
up?
a helmet right here beside me, and I just lean back. I mean, it's on my shirt, Sith.
So he
right
knows.
there.
He don't need to bring up the bad news.
No, see, that's the thing is I'm a Raiders fan, but I'm used to defeat. I'm used to being disappointed because of the way the seasons turn out. So it doesn't bother me late in the season, unless they were say 9 and something when it came into this kind of run, and then I would be pissed because they're shitty. The only game I'm pissed about is the one on Thanksgiving between Detroit and the Bears. Hilly Doe, I love you to death. You're one of my bestest of bud friends forever and a day. But I can tell you this much. They fucked the Bears yesterday bad. The last 5 minutes of that game, if no one believes me, and shit happening for a reason or shit is rigged, watch the last 5 minutes of that game. Go into it with an open mind and watch that fucking game. These guys gained 25 yards on 2 separate occasions to be brought back to be 1st and 20 and 2nd and 36.
You lost $1,000. You're stupid for betting.
Why did you send it to me? Listen, Patrick, the next time you want to send or lose $1,000, I will take my shirt off and pinch my nipples and say your name for half that. Bongmaster Rob 420 Cash App. But you're in Canada, and that doesn't work, so it doesn't help either one of us.
For the $1,000, I'll take my shirt off and lick my nipple, and it can be done. Trust me.
What about your nipples? I heard Sith. I heard Sith say nipple.
Yeah, I heard nipples, man.
That's all I heard.
I'll take this off and lick my nipple. Like $1,000? Fuck yeah.
What's going on, Dan? Thank you so much for joining us, man. I see you at the very top of the screen.
Yep.
You're gaming with us, and you're gaming. Oh, that's right. I forgot you have a game tonight. All right, man. Let's check this thing out.
Got it.
So if anybody's never seen this before, this is the actual apparatus device, whatever you want to call it, that he has created. It's taking you.
I call it mine.
9 years to make this. I was going to let
We've been around for 5 years. Best kept secret, I think, in the industry. I mean, locally, a bunch of people have them, but yeah, man. Before COVID started, we had a shop, and we were selling at least maybe 4 or 5 a month.
Wow.
They got a price tag. Our mass produced are a price tag of $350 for everything you see here.
Which
if you want to go custom, then it's.
Well, 1 second, if you don't mind. If anybody's watching right now, if you've never walked into a head shop, that price he just did, that's not sticker shock. That's normal, if not less than majority of the things you'll find in there. I've seen pipes in there this fucking big for $600. So
that's actually what they should be retailing at. Is they should be retailing in the 600s.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, even if I couldn't afford one, I 100% agree with that.
I mean, because of the leather that we use. I mean, I spent literally for 10 different sheets of different colored leather, and I mean, real cowhide, imported from Italy, like Napa Valley.
See, that's what I share with all the people I've told about, especially when I was on TikTok earlier, and I was trying to press the show so everyone could come over tonight.
I mean, this is literally Gucci quality leather. I mean,
absolutely.
This is the best way I can describe it that people would understand. I mean, it's high-end leather. I mean, it's great to work with. I mean, it cuts
that's what
great.
I'm gonna call it now. Give me my Gucci pipe.
I mean, if you feel it and even just rubbing it and you feel how soft it is, I mean, it looks like it's this hard thing, but I mean, it's actually pliable, easy to work with, easy to cut. I mean, it's a dream to work with.
Are you telling me when I get it, you want me to rub your pipe?
Yeah, please do.
Okay.
Yep. Rub my pipe, suck on my pipe. I'm happy.
Well, I am going to put this comment up here because I do 100% agree with you on this Nocticula. I am a fan of multiple colors in the realm. I know when I see style, and a baby pink one would look fucking fabulous. I can
do any color, any style under the sun, and if they don't have it, I can make it happen because I can have it printed up.
I could really
like I'm doing for
awareness.
Master Rob.
Dankness for breast cancer awareness, and just put the little ribbon in the front, make that green pink like that.
Yeah, we were actually thinking about doing one of those that would go crazy. That the proceeds would all go to that, and also we were thinking about doing like a Wounded Warrior edition.
That's badass, man.
Actually, in this color.
If we do that, I'd like to push to do it for Stack Up.
Okay, Stack Up
company like it, but they're not as like Wounded Warrior only helps people from certain periods of the military.
Yeah, no, we want to help, but we want something that's going to help across the board. So I'll take your word for whatever you want to do for the charity. But yeah, man, this color is actually our desert camo, which is kind of like a yellow orange kind of thing. So we were thinking about doing that as the color for that for the troop, fundraiser, and then the breast cancer. As well, we were thinking about doing something for that. I mean, we can do anything under the sun. I mean, I had a customer a while back who wanted because her son had autism. Mm-hmm. So she wanted a blue, like kind of like light baby blue one done with the autism square, the little puzzle piece. Yeah. And yeah, man, so.
See, I think that's the best part about this, because even if they were to walk into, say, a dispensary that was carrying them or a head shop that's carrying them, and someone looks back there, and if your employee is skilled in the fact of what you actually have, and they can say, you can get these personalized, right? They do these limited edition things, right? That's what you need out there, and that's what I'm so glad about.
It's great because
I didn't know all that stuff before. Sith had told me, and then you had shown first. But then when you started showing me all the different ways you could make a personalized one for me, man, that's top notch. That really is.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Do you still have the video of that? Because I mean, if you can throw that video up of how I was doing that,
it keeps for some reason our messages keep deleting like the next day. I don't know if I have my settings set different or what. Now, certain people do when they send them, it immediately deletes. So I don't have that message anymore. But when you showed me that, but Sith does have where you're making it. If she wants to share,
I mean, if you have that stuff.
But this is what I need from you, though, Sith. In order for us to get out the max amount of people to see this, I need you to mute it, because the music that was playing is what got us restricted the last time we played that video. I don't know why, but when it hits a certain decibel and we are streaming on it, YouTube will restrict it and pull it off, because somebody's actually trying to make money off that music, and I'm not. So they want it limited.
Yeah, I think it had Peyton Parrish in it, or it had Lords of the Lost.
It's crazy that I listened to a song the other day that all I could hear was this person's voice, but it was the undertone music that they had written from a different band or copyright from another band. That it's okay if you do it anywhere else, but just with that one, it was you couldn't. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? I mean, you go on, you hear these other people do it, and it's crazy.
Right.
Well, damn, everything being universal. You lost 1,000, but you won 25. But sorry, the Raiders made you lose 1,000. I will say this much when it comes to football. I actually kept Brock Bowers in my fantasy league, and the guy got 30 points from me today. It's probably the only points I'm going to get, but absolutely. So anybody watching right now, if you're not following Eddie Dank, please make sure you head over to Twitter. As you can see, scrolling across the bottom, which was going to be all night long, he's a part of both of these websites, or both of these names. Sorry, both of these are him. Inno Extract and Dank by Design. Not only him, he and Sith both are now partners in these companies. So anytime you ever have any questions about anything and you can't get him directly, send her a message. Yep. She'll be able to answer. And she actually did while you walked away, Danny. Danny. I look really fast. I didn't mean to say Danny. Eddie. She had said in Articulate, I was able to answer every question but one, which is great because she not only she just popped into this with you, but she is so versed in what this product is that you're able to find everything. I mean, she's amazing. Steve,
I can't say enough good things about her, man. I mean, the best thing I ever did for my company was talk to her. I mean, it's become something just quite amazing. It's almost like an animal all its own now. I mean, now it actually has a heartbeat. Now we got people. Now we're getting press. Now we're letting people know like we have a great product. And I mean, I use mine every day.
So fucking humble. Man, you are so fucking humble that I can sit here and talk to you for hours because you're not up here pushing us in people's faces. You're not saying they have to have this. You're not saying you're doing this. You're saying, look what I did. I made this. But not only did I make this, I'm willing to give this back to these kind of people or to these kind of places. And this is how I'm willing to personalize it for you in your ways that mean everything. So what? You have it muted, Sith?
It is muted.
Okay. I'll bring it up now. And if you want, since it is muted, Eddie, why this is up your plane, if you want to walk us through the things you're doing there so we can actually, quote unquote, hear from the horse's mouth.
Rob,
exactly.
So basically what I do is I will take like a company graphic, or I will take a, like your face or, whatever it may be.
Oh, there's
then I start rendering it out. I get an idea in my head, and then this was just one of our first ideas. The other one is our final idea. But I was going to do kind of something kind of bikerish, kind of rockish, something for the show. And then I was like, no, I'm going to go a different direction with this. And I don't know if you have the other graphic on of the green one.
Yeah.
Here's one of the ones you were thinking of.
Yeah, that was one of the ones that we were thinking of for the front faceplate, which basically sits like right here.
Look at this.
There was one.
And this is
wait, before you change this, the best part about this right here. Okay, dude, my birthday's on Christmas. All right. So when I first seen this to me looked like it was me inside a Christmas tree with Christmas ornaments. But more you look at it, you can see the artwork of the bubblage, of the diamondish, of all of the weed stuff. But I love that so fucking much when you see it, because green is my color, and that is the fucking greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, yeah.
Glow green. If you're not watching this on YouTube right now, you've got to watch this to see that background glow green. It is the most beautifulest thing I've ever seen in my life. And the fucking Spartan shield, dude, or Spartan helmet? Really?
Yeah, man. I'm getting those. Those are the rivets that basically sit in and hold the faceplate in the front. So those are going to be actually on the piece. Like, I got access to them. They're ordered.
Man.
So, yep. It just kind of gives it that like nice badass feel. Like you're kind of like stuck like behind a window kind of thing.
I really love
in like a cannabis jungle of just pure ecstasy.
Where it says Dank by Design on top and the Survivalist wearable water pipes.
Yep.
That font that you're using right there, did you specifically choose that for me, or is that the one you will always have on everyone's? Because either way, I put that same font in a lot of shit that I do. I've got Old English tattoos on me because I love the way the weird designs of everything go through, and that just fits fucking perfect. So please don't ever change nothing when it comes to that.
And it's funny because I had done that a long time ago, but for some odd reason at the time, I didn't like the way it came out. So I just left it and went on to a darker red because black and red was always the color. As you can see on our logo, when you hit the X page, we have that red, like crimson sky that says Dank by Design. But I was messing around with it one day, and then that just came out, and then I came across it a couple days ago, and I was like, when I was doing your thing, and I was like, oh, I have to use this. And I just did a little more rendering, made it like a little bit, sharper looking. And
I thought I'd show you my new.
I think I'm going to keep that color. So I'm going to probably do a new banner in that color for the Dank the design.
My bad. I didn't see you put it up again. My bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
another design I made.
That is fucking wicked.
Yeah, that took about.
If you don't get that tattooed on you somewhere, I'm gonna say if you don't get it put on you somewhere, girl, there's craziness happening there. That is crazy.
Yep. That was one of the old ones before it was rendered, and that was the final product.
Damn, man.
And I just sent her a new one that's our banners together.
You gonna flip it?
I'm trying to get there.
And that's our. We're actually going to be doing. I'm glad you touched on this. So what we're going to be doing to raise money for our company.
Talking about the other day, right?
To raise money for our company, we're going to be offering a wake and bake mug that's iridescent with both our company logos, dual sided, and then we're also going to be offering a thing of Dank pods with it.
This is what
that are specially made to fit into those to the
little
there.
Thing for the because I have a cup up here that a company has sent me. It's the Emojicon. That's the Stoner Emojicon is what it's called. And I can tell you guys for this much right now that those bowls are fucking huge on those cups. So I can only imagine with that one there loaded up with what your shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, it's crazy.
Load it up with a Dank pod, just put it in, and
man, when you showed that shit the other day. I know it doesn't give it justice showing on camera by any means.
Yeah.
But the frostedness, Sith, bring that picture up, please. That the frostedness of those. You guys see that? That's. Will you explain to them what a snow cap is? Because when you were on the other night, of course, it wasn't your time, it wasn't your show really to push it to. But I really want to know right now, what is it that you put into these snow caps? Because I myself, when you were saying it, I thought it was a strain. Because I've always known snow caps to be candies.
That's the funny thing. Actually, you're right in one way. There is a strain that is called snow cap, but I don't know if it gets that snowy. But there's one that's called snow cap. But this strain got its name. Basically, you can take any strain, Gorilla Glue, any kind of indica, sativa, hybrid, and basically what it is it's diamond distillate dust. That's ground up from diamond into like a fine powder. And I mean, we're talking like pounds of this stuff. And then they just throw you're supposed to throw really, really like luxury quality cannabis in with it. And then it clings to it. There's no oil. There's nothing on it. It literally just sticks to the nug. Well,
for visual aid, honestly, it looks like the candy my mom used to eat when I was a kid, the snow caps, the little tiny little things.
And bag appeal, you can't beat it. And actually, it's really funny it's really funny that you say that. One of my customers.
For fuck's sake, I don't want to cut you off, dude, but for fuck's sake, man.
Yeah, man. That was another fundraiser idea that we were going to do.
The cussing and all, but shit.
But yeah.
Damn. So will this be available soon between the two of you, like on your site?
We're still working. We're still working on it. I mean, basically, right now, if someone orders one, we're doing pre-orders on them.
Oh, dude, those are fucking badass.
So basically,
I love how you do that. I love all that part of that.
Oh, what can I say, man? This is my passion in life. Cannabis, everything cannabis related. And yeah, I do have a background in TV, film, radio, and, editing, that kind of stuff. So I actually do all my own graphics.
This is going to sound narcissistic, but that is the hottest thing I've ever seen. My logo on a fucking thing of Dank pods.
Yeah, we want to do a special edition.
Isn't it? I mean, it's fucking crazy, girl.
Like-
and the way that the sequence just flows right through it like that, it's just, damn.
I mean, these things are great. I mean, they're literally like little glass pods, and we're going to actually be offering this as
Those little
a.
bastards are crazy.
There's a new idea I have in the works that's kind of like, I guess you could say, the survivalist version too, where we offer kind of a satchel pack. So it would contain the pods. So you get 12 pods that would fit in like a satchel pack, a lighter, and then a little bubbler that's a silicone bubbler, so that you can use the glass pods.
Wrong way I pointed. Is it like that way? The one she has up on the screen now, is that the little bubbler you're talking about?
Yeah, those are the ones that we're going to be using.
I can only imagine having a complete limited edition.
Yeah, we're going to offer them as a limited edition
on the side with all of that all at the same time. I can only imagine.
Yep.
That fucking thing right there is badass. That is badass. Yeah, if you guys don't know him, if you can't see him that well where he's at, this is the man. That is Eddie Dank. He has so much pride in what he does. He wears his work.
I love what
I would really wear your work, dude. I mean, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, man.
Here's the thing. It's myself, Sith, and Nocticula. We love this shit, as you can tell. You'll always be welcome on all 3 channels that I have, all 3 shows that I have, and I'm sure you want to go on those. And we're not saying that we can reach the most people in the world, man. We want fucking damn.
Yeah, man.
Damn, really?
That's our logo, man.
All right. You got to put me on one, even if I have to pay for it. I don't care. I want this. I want you to rip it out in the background like that with that fucking graphic and just make me something, a sticker or something. I don't care.
Well, actually, man, I mean, I kind of want you both, you and Kitten, man, because I mean, Kitten has been such an amazing driving force in this endeavor since she got in. It's just been, it's like the floodgates have opened, man.
That is one thing I love.
Want to keep that momentum going. But man, also I love your vibe, dude. And I mean, shit, dude, I wouldn't mind adding you to the logo, man.
No, I mean, I would definitely to force myself. I would love for you just to actually make me a sticker or a decal, because this is my original logo, and I love Sammy for it. Her name is Janky at Janky Design. If anybody knows her through, it's Jay 420 Arcade's daughter. She's very talented, so this will always be me. She found. I mean, she just did that shit. So I want to carry this everywhere. And I would willingly pay you to make me some stickers, to either make them limited edition tied with you to resell or to do giveaways with. That way we both can get out there. I'm on a fucking mail cart in a USPS facility in LA.
Nice.
Shout out to D from Blow On Clothing for that, because I sent him one and he's like, dude, you go everywhere I go. And he slapped it right on the side of it. So, you know,
that's awesome,
it's the thought of doing that. I've got my product in Florida, I have it in the Pacific Northwest, I have it in Southern California, and I have it in the Northeast, where people have bought from me or won from me. And that's pride. And that's something I would love to be able to help you push out and throw through and all that. Wait, it says
I'm definitely up for it. Yeah, because I definitely want to make
put them on a hoodie.
Yes, I can do that, Patrick. I have a store where
I could do you one up and literally take like your logo and stuff, throw it in there, and literally put it on a hoodie, put it on a hat, put it on whatever merchandise you want.
That was a question from our chat.
Between his designs and my store, we can make damn near anything.
Yep.
No, well, Patrick, I hope I answers your question. So there you go. It can be even on your pants. You don't even have to get it. You can.
I can actually make you pants. Boxers.
Let's see what Patrick's willing to spend. Hey, Patrick, if they put me on the inside of a pair of underwear, buy them. My cat just locked up. I just got hit with like 4,000 emojicons of cucumbers and walrus. What the fuck is a walrus, dude? What the hell is what are you doing with me?
That I don't know.
I'm just giving you a hard time, Patrick. But no, Sid, that's amazing, because see, then you guys can either, which I figure you're going to do anyway, is either get you something like already pre-made up for when you guys go to your trade shows, or if you would want me to take part, $80? Fuck me, Sith. How much you going to charge me to put me on the inside of a pair of underwear? Please tell me like $12.
I'm not putting you on the inside of a pair of underwear.
He just offered $80 to put.
I don't care. He can print out a picture of you, put it on the inside of a pair of chonies.
Here's a legitimate question: how much for a hoodie? To print off the now, Patrick, what
it
would it
depends
be?
on the design
Yes,
and
but ask which design it was. That would be the main
and which
part.
hoodie,
Which
because there's different ones in the store. There's like some that are made better than others, some that are softer. How much you want on it?
Eddie, have you ever read the story on how Sith and I met?
No, maybe I did, but I was probably high as fuck.
Besides that, she was a stalker, of course, and creeping in my. No, I'm playing Sith. Oh, I love you, baby. Like that. No, it was we were reaching out to one another because we found each other's things intriguing, of course, and it took me forever, believe it or not, to get this woman to come live.
Really?
And not be either black screened or so far filtered you couldn't tell who she was. And this is something I am taking pride in because she has actually came at me about it, thanking me for it. And I want to keep reiterating to her over and over again, it wasn't me that did it. It was her finally finding her area, her people that she feels comfortable with that's made her come out like this.
Man, when you find your niche, man, you just...
Dude, a year and a half ago, I swear, there's no way she would be running the way she is right now. I'm so proud of her to get this far, to now be a part of a company like yours and be out there with the things that you guys are offering the way you do. I'm proud of you.
Huh? Yeah, I know a year and a half ago, I did not think I would ever be here where I am now. That's for sure.
Yeah, Rob, who am I grabbing with me, kicking and screaming everywhere I go? Rob, who am I dragging with me? You.
And it was always so funny. I would get messages from her out of the blue. I want you to know that last video you just put on, my entire stream just got a "what the fuck is that?" or "oh my god," because she would always. I mean, it was always there. And when I would put one up, okay, it says Patrick wants to know. He says, "Okay, I'll mess you later," because the Lego Eddie showed me he wants on a hoodie or logo.
Which one? The one Eddie's logo, my logo, or the one of both of them together?
Yeah, that last one that has them both together is pretty fucking wicked, especially you put not the one that was the full like upper top.
Right, but the side by side.
But that one, the last one you showed us on the little tin. That one right there is cool because that would fit on a fucking phone case, right? I mean,
did you ever show them the banner one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure. Yeah, whatever it is you guys want to show.
That has like the extra like flames shooting out the side.
Yeah, that was the very last one that she did show. Yes, that was.
Okay. Yeah, we got that actually up on our X page right now. That's actually our banner. So did that one specially for X.
Oh, here I feel like I was special, but no, Nocticula says you got me on camera too. So no wonder Sith has 12 monitors in front of her. Good Lord, lady. You're getting around. You're cheating on me. You're lucky we're not on one of our other shows.
I mean, I brought her along, didn't I? It's not really cheating when I brought her for the threesome.
Patrick said he likes the both together, which I love the both together too. Are you drawing out of that as you're working? Sith, you go let your smoke out of your apparatus at least?
Yes.
Out of your survivalist wearable water pipe?
I am, because he made it for me.
So if you guys
I'd rather know it's well tested.
Or heard one of these work or see anything about it. Eddie, I'm going to give you the screen if you're going to hit out of that. I'm going to put you up here on the big screen by yourself.
I was going to dry test it.
No, that's fine.
Actually, if you're coming down, I can actually just watch it. And then...
Eddie's going to do it dry. You hear that?
Yourself. You have the whole thing. So if you want
if you want me to hit it wet, man, I'll put one in.
Yeah, Sith said she'd voluntarily give one up for it.
I know. You can pop its cherry. It's fine.
Oh, could you imagine? I honestly, right now, the fact of you putting a snow cap in that, I guarantee that lady is so moist.
Actually,
no idea.
I am going to use one.
I can hear the faint drips. I really can.
And they are so packed in there. Holy shit.
Look at how white. Can you show them how white that is?
Oh, man. That is fucking beautiful. That's a perfect one, yes.
I mean, it's just...
I'm glad y'all can't see me. I'm literally wiggling my ass right now. Oh, my God.
Man.
That is hot.
No, I just need to find something to get them out, because, damn, they are so stuck in there. It's not even funny.
Dude, and going out there visiting, sitting there smoking by the lake, yes, please.
Yep. Might be a little chilly, but...
See, while he's getting that ready, I'll bring you back so I can hear you too. Your volume's down a little bit. I don't know if it's you or if it's
I don't know why.
No. Maybe it was just where your mic was pushed away a little bit.
I think, yeah.
What were you saying?
Me on it?
If you're ready to go, I'll put you back up.
My butt was wiggling looking at that. And
Yeah, this stuff is.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, just looking at it makes me squishy, and knowing that there's what's going into it.
And knowing in a short amount of time, you're going to have that in your hands.
Well, yeah, as soon as I find out when I'm flying out there.
My goodness.
Another reason why we're trying to do that fundraiser to raise money so I can get those tickets.
No, please make sure you tag me in those things. I mean, I know you already did, but even send them to my inbox. And I am going to apologize.
Help me go sign contracts, please.
Yes. If you guys want to see more of this, that's what we need. We need these two together.
If you want to see us stream live together.
Yep.
Oh.
The two of us together hitting those each of ours side by side.
I'm telling you what, that will happen. I'm not that far from him, even if I have to drive to him. I mean, I don't care.
Rob, if you were to meet us out there, well,
you keep saying out there, and I'm like, that's it. That's the middle of the Atlantic is out there for me.
Man, it's like 30 degrees out here.
Dude, it's
shit, not man. I just posted a video right before I come on here. We have like quarter-sized snowflakes right now, and it's like 30 degrees.
Yeah, it's cold enough to snow right now.
He's in South Carolina, Rob.
When I come back here.
All right.
You want to meet us in South Carolina?
I can meet you in South Carolina. I would do that.
I'm not kidding. If I got that,
come on down, man. Let's do a whole live show together.
Yeah, I used to live in Asheboro, North Carolina. So it took me about 4.5 hours to get to the middle of the state. So I know what I'm looking for to get another 4 hours if need be. I don't care. I know what it's for. When I know my destination is better than the trip there, I'm fucking game.
1989 Batman.
And I'm telling you what, if you silkscreen me or whatever it is on the front of one of those and find something that's mine like that is so fucking wicked. That's so wicked.
No.
And I love how you went with the original old school Batman.
Oh yeah, 1989 Batman, kind of like the belt look too.
Yeah, that is.
When I go inside, it'll be in a better light, so you'll actually be able to see the color a little bit better. Which I'm going to do in a second because I got.
That's why I was making sure Sith brought it up because you are a little dark outside, but I do understand why people don't want to either smoke in their house or anything like that, especially if there's anyone around. I mean, please don't.
Yeah,
we will make sure they can see this thing. Patrick, you got family in South Carolina? Actually, I think I still do too. Actually, I know I have family in South Carolina. They're new.
Well, my loves, I gotta go. I gotta get set up.
Nope, you're good, hon. Thank you so much for joining us. You get ready for your show. We'll see you soon.
What do you mean have a good night? You better be coming to see me afterwards, Eddie.
Did you not hear what I just said?
Yes, not you, him.
Okay. Oh, send me the link now. The 100 people we got joining us right now. What's a half an hour or 37-minute mark?
You want to watch me smoke this before you go, honey?
Oh, well, that's what I don't know where she went. Damn it, Sith. If you're still watching, you just packed that up and was ready to go, and you just I'm gonna tell her too. I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna get right on here right now and say that to her.
Well, tell her she can watch.
You're live right now, and you just left, and he just had this thing ready to go, and he even said, like a little puppy, "Are you not going to watch me before you go?" See what she says.
That's all good.
If she pops back in or not.
All right. So basically, when you're ready to use this one,
huh?
I'm
sorry.
No, you're good, man.
She just, well, I think she's seen it. She might come back. If not, yeah, she would love to have you do that. So if you want to rip it, go right ahead.
Yeah, man. So basically, when you guys are ready to use it, you just take it out of its pack, throw the bowl in, and you got a little stopper, which is good for when you clean it or for when you're not using it. You know, when it's not in motion.
So it's you have your logo on that? Is it like a top plug where you could put a logo? I mean, a little cap piece that you.
I mean, I probably could get it like etched in or something. Yeah, but they're not branded or anything like that. I mean, they just speak for themselves.
No, absolutely. Yeah. No, I was just curious. I wasn't.
No, it's all good, man. But yeah, so I basically pop on the lock that holds the mouthpiece in place, and then let her rip.
Fucking cool. That is just a fucking cool. I'm gonna hit you with mine. I don't have one of yours yet, but I will hit you up with mine. And then I forgot that I'm not on camera with you, so you couldn't see me hitting with you, and I feel stupid now, but I will pop back up here with you.
There we go. Yeah, man.
That is
They
just so fucking
rip.
weird.
Oh, man, they rip.
Now, for anybody who's in here now that's reading the chat from YouTube, make sure you do check out Sith's page with FL Dad. They're going live at 11 tonight. They will be streaming on YouTube and they will be streaming on X. Make sure you stop in and see them, because without us pushing all these shows out for one another, I'm telling you, they hit you like a fucking beast, didn't it? That's what I'm looking forward to. And that's honestly, that's what I try to do about
this little thing right here, man. This little thing, man, it hits like a freaking full size freaking like straight tube, man, sometimes.
I am telling you, that's what I try to tell people. I can't wait to that, because like this little tiny one I've got here, this is my go-to. We carry it everywhere because
and then you can pop them out.
Baseball.
You can pop them out. They're easy to clean.
Wait a minute. We're going to get yelled at. Are you ready? 3, 2.
I'm so sorry, you
1.
guys. I'm sorry.
Come on, lady. Where'd you go?
I
just added her to the screen. She came back for a second.
Yep.
I am so sorry, you guys.
Honey, you broke his heart. You broke his heart, Sith.
So sorry.
But I do gotta pull this into the charger.
You have to understand, I was getting 20 fucking messages from people freaking out.
We know, honey. No, you're fine. We love you so much. That's why I was sending you back one again. I was just going to give you a hard time. He just had it all right. He was like, Sith, where'd you go? It was so sad. But no, we get it. Yeah. You have to go.
No, you need to hit that bitch again. You hit it again.
Hit it now for her. He almost killed himself on that one hit. You should have seen it. He had to do the lean back, the whole. Yeah. He filled that whole damn room. You got Sith, honey. I am so sorry.
Let's see if I can get a bit out of this, because
you're good. Right there, bud. Perfect.
Trying to get that mouth open.
Sith, I am so sorry.
No, it's okay. I didn't mean to just run off.
No, you have a lot going on. He wasn't mad. We were just giving you a hard time, baby. I know you got a show in 20 minutes, and that's why I was trying to push as we were talking.
And then Tequila, the looper got her. The looper joint got her.
Oh, now where?
The thigh.
Told her. Did we not try to warn her last night? She got high and moved that pan.
I'm watching. Oh, I'm watching.
Get it. Come on. Watch his reaction if you guys haven't seen this yet. This is. Oh,
look at that.
Look at that motherfucker rip.
Look at that white smoke. Look at.
Dude, I felt that hit when he went. I felt it like in my throat.
Oh.
Now, not only was that done out of a design from himself, it was also the design of the snow caps that he's packed in there. In that.
Did you see how white it was? Like
fucking A, I did.
White that smoke was.
Now,
I can't wait to wrap my lips around that.
I know. Now you go. Now I hope that helped you out to all the aggravation you had, that you're just all horny and set now. He really wanted to show you that. I'm so glad you got to witness it.
That hit good.
He's crying.
The water.
Look, he's done. Yeah, he's going, I'm glad we're only going to run for an hour. Yep. Oh, there he is. Yep.
Let me know how you're doing when you get to my show. I want to know how well that treated you.
So when you see
when did the show start?
Dot French fry, dot French fry. That's him and you. Now,
tell him to send me the link.
Jason put this into the chat. I don't know if you can read if you're on the phone or not, but I brought it up for you to see it. It said,
First Cavalry
style glass,
black and yellow.
Also in black and yellow.
Okay, Cav style. What is Cav style? If,
the first cavalry, first cavalry would be like probably the trumpet and things. Jason,
okay, so you want like the emblem or something? The first cavalry?
Yeah, I would say it's what. Yeah, I'm sure it's what he's talking about. First Cav style.
Oh hell yeah, man!
Jason,
I can definitely do that.
DMs. Run down the bottom on either one of those sites. He'll check them, or right here, he will check them. Make sure you check up in there and do that. What's up, Luck? Thank you so much for joining us, man. So, you're high, aren't you? That's what I wanted to know now. Yeah. I've never tried one of your caps. I'm really looking forward to it. What kind of high does that bring to you right now? I know you seemed like it was a straight sativa to the brain. Everything you had started leaking. Your ears, your nose, your eyes, your mouth, all that.
That was Northern Lights. I believe that's an indica. Well, at least that's what it said on the package.
Damn, you hit like the other. Okay, well, Nocticula says she has a question. Instead of just asking the question, she decides to put question with the little lady holding her hand up. So I will share this until she asks us the question. So yes, Nocticula, what is your question, dear? Because this is funny. It's like she's waiting in class. Question. Hello? I have a question. Yes, ma'am. If the question has anything to do with him being extremely elevated right now, that is thanking part to himself for the creation he done. And that is the most beautiful thing, because if you don't want to buy a car from a person that don't know about cars, you don't want to buy a tool from somebody that doesn't know anything about tools, you sure shit don't want to buy something to eat from somebody that doesn't know what the fuck it is they're trying to sell you to eat. This man created his creation in his mind, put it to paper, put it to work, put it in just process, and created this device. Wait, now Don has a question. Both people have questions. What is the question, ladies? Give us a question. Y'all asking question? May I ask a question? Sure, you can ask a question. Was that your question, to ask a question?
Well, the good thing about these is perfect negative pressure. Due to the seals, it literally creates just a vacuum environment when you pull it.
Now, your stem piece in the middle, does that move around on the inside?
This right here?
Or something inside your bottle itself.
No, inside the bottle itself, there's an actual marble.
Okay, so is that to keep breaking up everything as it spins through?
That breaks the water up so it doesn't, basically it kind of deflects everything.
Cool.
So if you take a hard pull, you're not going to get much blowback.
Okay, by chance my friend Amanda's watching. If you are, this is what I was talking about earlier, because I have a little duck that somebody had sent me to put inside like the head of a dab rig, so it spin to keep all that stuff going through. And that right there, that is what that is. That's badass. Oh, and Nocticula says, God hi, haha. Oh, okay. How does the image get on the leather?
Basically, we basically send it to a company, and from what I understand, their process is they take either our leather or Napa leather, and that's why I can do any background, any color, because I can just basically match the color. And then, boom, they laser it in, and basically it goes down to like the grain, down to the hide, basically. So it tattoos the hide basically from the ground up, so you get that vibrant color all throughout the leather.
Now that's where there's not going to be any wear. That's kind of stuff that you would put on the back of jeans. That way, the same concept of where they do Levi's or any other brand that has a leather patch back there, something with constant wear to hold it. Damn, that's fucking cool, dude.
And not to mention, you can basically put it on Napa leather, which is what we already use, which is the softest, nice, pliable.
Right.
Essentially using handbags and coach bags, all sorts of stuff.
I am doing my best to try to upgrade my system back here, because now that the same system that Sith and I use through StreamYard, they allow more things with the different things, like your different levels of product. It's harder for me to try to do screen share on my small laptop, or she has her huge system that she's able to do from. So hopefully the next time you come on here, I'll be able to keep doing the screen sharing and things with you as we go along through it. But once again, I would like you to tell everybody about your Black Friday sale and how long it's going to go. Before you do, I'll read across the bottom line. As you guys can see, it's special right now, $250 for an ounce. And for the dank pods, it's buy two get one. Remember that.
Buy two get one. And dank pods are $69.99 with pipe and $29.99 without pipe, just for the refills. And you get 12 dank pods.
And the pipe is the blower pipe. Dude, you're so fucking high. That is so fucking hilarious.
I gotta go grab that pipe.
See your eye. It's the one pipe you had earlier today, right? The small,
you go grab that real quick. Actually, I got everything out here.
No, you're good. I just was wanting to make sure that everybody gets a chance to see it. And the question wasn't from Dawn. She was just saying she couldn't wait to try the snow caps. Dawn, I can't wait to try them either.
Snow caps are freaking amazing, man.
He's fucking gone.
Pretty much. Ooh. Yeah, that was some potent ass shit. Oh my god, damn.
Yes, Nocticula. I know we have a show together. I know I've known you for quite some time, but I did fuck up your name. I fucked up your name last night while we were high. Yeah, dude, you're gone. I love it. I fucking love it. I am too.
Yeah, man, these are great.
So that right there is what will come. How many dank pods come in each pack again? Was it?
So basically, it's a. Yeah, well, one's already used. Actually, I used 2 of them, but these are all testers anyway. But basically, let me show you guys. So basically, you get a pack of 12.
Damn. So
And
pack of 12
so
dank pods
it
plus
comes
that
either
pipe.
with pipe, or if you already have a silicone pipe or a
Right.
silicone bonding or whatever, then yeah, you can use it in that and just get the pods. And they're $29.99 for 1 pack of 12. And we're doing that, buy 2 get 1. So you buy 2 of these, you get 1 for the refills. And same with the pipe too.
With the pipe, it is $69.99. Is that what it is? Okay, so
65.99
or $65.99. That's my fault.
1 second.
That's a hell of a deal. And how long does that run till?
That runs till the 2nd of January.
So Monday. So yes, if you're not ready to shop now, and you can't think
today till January, till New Year's, basically.
Or January,
So
yeah, not
January
December. What the
2nd.
fuck was I thinking? That's
January 2nd it ends.
January 2nd. So you've got a month long.
Yep.
I know what I'm doing.
So on all ounces excluding snow caps, $2.50 for all ounces excluding snow cap, and our dank pods are buy 2 get 1 free on both the pipe version and the refills.
Please understand it, everyone, that the $2.50 an ounce does count with the snow caps. That is everything excluding the snow caps. I have it written on here together as a long just segment going across. It's not one solid deal. So I hope everyone can understand that that's why it's $2.50 an ounce, and then buy 2 dank pods and get 1. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to give a shout out to Supernatural again, because I thought I was out of the weeds they gave me, but I found the bag that had my fucking tropical runts in it, and now I'm happy. Look at this shit.
Ooh, tropical runts, man. I almost bought this.
Which kind of I know my bowl's dirty, but that's what I had left in there. I can't even get a zoom. Damn it. Anyway, it's broken up really pretty and purple. That's what I was going with. So what is your game plan? Are you wanting to try to get back into a solid store yourself, or are you wanting to try to sell your product in a lot of different dispensaries and different head shops of places that, especially in states that just now became legal? Because I do have a lot of followers that own shops, because I get a lot of stuff sent to me all the time. I would more than glad if you print something up, or if you have something together, you send it to me and I'll forward it, or I'll give you their names, especially local shops around here. There's one company.
Yeah, man, I would love to get my stuff in shops, because I mean we want to service both wholesale and retail as well.
There is one local shop that I know of that has 5 shops right around here. That's how they are. And it's a shout out to Twisted Glass, because I've done Looperverse commercials in there. I've done my own giveaways through them. Done a lot of stuff with me, and they're great. And of course, now that I'm in Ohio, recreation is legal, as well as our medical. And we have a lot of people who don't like to go out, that like to stay in the woods. We have a lot of hunters. We have a lot of everything. And that bond that you created is the perfect fit. And I think if it was put in the hands of people that could see that, it would really, really help. And I would gladly do that.
Yeah, I mean, it was meant for, it was basically meant for that, for hunting, camping, fishing. Basically,
I live 2 miles away from a state park. It's a huge lake. I live right along the river. I always want to take this with me, but I would kick myself in every spot that hurt severely if I ever cracked this thing on one of those rocks they have down along the river. Or if I dropped it when I was down at the lake on the ramp or something, I would get so mad at myself. But the concept of that, you have that leather case, you have a way to clip it on you. You don't have to use your hands to try to hold this, and this. You've got your lighter, you've got your instruments of work, you have your bowhead, you have your cap for your bowhead, you have your weed even, right? You have your little tube on the side that's got it ready to go. That is the most versatile fucking thing I've ever seen, man.
Can't beat it, man. I mean,
if you are serious, if you are serious to wanting me to be a part of this in any way, shape, or form, I will gladly be a part of it. I would love to be either sponsored by you or sponsored by my shows. I would love to have, because this is the reason why I started this particular show alone. Yeah, because see, I started, huh?
I said I want to sponsor your definitely. That's just a given.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm willing to go as far as you want to with it, because when I this show here, in particular, Dank Dungeon Chronicles, was because I broke my back and I was on a heavily medicated narcotics. I mean, numerous times a day, over and over again, and fucked my world all up to I lost just a whole concept on life. When I found weed and seen how it changed my life, I have searched ever since to find other people, either of like-mindedness or creators like you, that have went through it. And like, you could have quit a million times. The 2 stories alone that you told myself and Sith or whoever else was in the studio at the same time, that's grounds to quit, and nobody ever hates you for it. But you have pushed on.
Yeah. The last round almost basically killed everything, but
right. But see, but you still you know that what you're doing for good.
I've been through it. I mean, I can't say. I think in my younger years, I was more. What would you call it? Ambitious, but short-sighted.
Well,
and after actually experiencing something called life, like you, I actually had brain surgery 6 times. One landed me in ICU with a punctured lung because they put the tube in a different spot to drain the fluid. That fluid basically collapsed the lung.
Wow.
So I did a month in ICU for that one. But before that, I mean, I had, a couple of surgeries just to revise and to do this and to do that. Normal, I guess, if you can call it normal.
It is. Well, it's the new norm. I mean, it really is.
But before that, I had seizures, had, that kind of shit. And I never really used cannabis. It was never my drug of choice to ever begin with. I maybe did it once a year.
Dude, I was a speed racer. I mean, I if my kids are watching, I want you to know that, I
was a downer. I was more like dilaudid, like pills, oxys, that kind of shit. But
see, that stuff, it never put me down. It always upped me, and that's the only reason I always went back to it. It always made me feel better than normal.
Yeah. Well, before I went into the hospital, I never touched a pill in my life.
Right.
When I came out of the hospital, I came out a raging fucking addict, and pretty much lost everything. I mean, I was on the streets, lost my family, lost this. I was on the streets for almost 3 years, just, living in a trap house, and started, selling to support my habit and all that. And then one day I was just like, I think I was listening to some music or something. Something came on that just kind of made me kind of reflect. And at that point I was like, I gotta get clean.
You know what? And the only thing that really, when I first started smoking weed, and then
9 years clean. I mean, I'm calling it 420 sober, but
yeah, I mean, it's the thing is, I woke up one morning and I looked down and I went, I got weed here. I remember what weed did to me yesterday, and then I remember, okay, I have these 3 other things. Say, I'm gonna change the way we're talking about, so we don't get restricted on like we're trying to recommend things. Please, everyone know these are stories of personal experience in our lives. We do not recommend anything we're about to say or anything you're about to hear. If
I don't recommend going down the path that I did.
We don't recommend anything.
Anyway,
that I hate. I know that you're going to agree with me on this. When people say that cannabis is a gateway drug, I found it is a gateway drug to a better fucking life. It's a gateway drug to a better life, man. If you look at me a year or 5 years ago, I wouldn't be this person right now. If I would have never found cannabis, you would have never had me on here. I would have never had you on here. I would have probably died in my recliner because I was stuck in a way that I mean, and I really want everyone to know that. And I'm not upset about it. I'm not upset that I chose alcohol as a really, really young age. And then after being, in the hospital for 3 months, not being able to walk or move on your own, and you come out with 3 separate types of narcotics is the crazy part. Why give me 3 of them? Oh, this one's for you to sleep too. This one's for you to get through your day. And this is like, really? All right. And the next thing you know is you're so dependent on that. Well, I'm not dependent on anybody anymore. I'm allowed to grow this plant at my home legally in the state of Ohio now. So I don't have to rely on anyone. Of course, you could have done it illegally, but I didn't. And I think that's the reason why they don't want us to find out about this. I think that's why they still list this as a drug, but somebody can go on, like say TikTok or anywhere else, and say, well, I took my Lyrica, I took my Valium, I took my whatever, because it's a legally prescribed thing. So is this now in my state. Why people don't understand that's beyond me. Do you guys have medical in South Carolina?
Yeah, but our medical program is honestly the biggest joke in the world.
Is it?
I can't even have flour. They only allow oils and tinctures and that kind of stuff right now, but they're trying to amend it to allow flour. Yeah. But of course, they wanted to add home grow to the bill, and that's what's kind of holding it up. Which I don't know. I'm willing to go to jail for this plant, so I mean, hey man, throw me in jail. Man. We can say free dank.
Yeah, I don't travel with it in my car.
No, I don't. I mean, unless I'm actually going to a customer, or unless I'm going to a distributor, or going to like a customer like business.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. Yeah. Usually, and I try to get that through to people. Like, look, it's not that. It's just I don't like to. I used to drink and drive. I did. I mean, if you drink one beer, get in your car. I don't care if you're drunk or not. You're still drinking and driving. You're a little bit inebriated. And I know how certain weed makes me, but it makes me more focused, which makes me more paranoid when I'm driving. So I don't drive that way. I know. Yeah, I could do that too. But
and I actually obey the speed limit, and I'm actually always watching. And they should really do a real study on this. I mean, I'd be a perfect example because of my tolerance level.
Right.
And let's do it. Bring it on, man. If anyone's watching out there and wherever land,
or whatever you want to call it,
come to your place of law enforcement. Let's test that theory.
You know what? And believe it or not, my siblings are all in law enforcement. And you know how many times?
Really? I'm wondering if they would actually be up for like a real test.
Thought about having that conversation. I really have.
Like,
I really want
like track or something.
Yep.
So there's no way I can get a DUI.
Right. Oh, of course. Yes. Like, so they can't say, well, you were right, so of course we're going to be ticketed now. Like, no, that wasn't a game. We were trying to figure out something. But Don, I wanted to put this before we go.
Yeah, get some scientists there too.
Right. Yeah, of course. This is the truth. To anybody out there that doesn't know, even if you don't even really have to be an addict, you just have to be somebody who has been touched or seen to be touched by another person in the world. That if you've never tried something other than what those doctors tell you need to have in your system, I'm sorry for that.
I'm 9 years clean from any kind of pill other than like one that a doctor prescribes me that is actually helping very much.
I'm on one. And it's because I've yet to find the strain that helps me with the nerve pain. Because when I had my back surgery, a doctor clipped 2 nerves. So they're slowly growing back. And it's like I'm walking around with my left leg stuck in a beehive all day long. I mean, it's numbing, it's stinging, it's burning, it's pinching. So I have to take that Lyrica. The second that I find a strain that takes that away, I will never take Lyrica again. I won't. I mean, I will swear from it. Just like I have anything else that I've taken, because this helps me with my mental health. I love the way that I'm able to separate the thoughts in my head whenever I get mad at something and I don't know why I'm mad at it. Well, now I know because I can sit back and reflect more instead of just being right to the point. Now, with the other method I would take, I would be right here. I would be the fuck out. That's what they did. They don't want you open your mouth. They don't want you arguing, so they give you a pill to put you to sleep. That's the way I look at it. I mean, any concept you think about, okay, well, this guy's complaining. Oh, here, you just try this one. Maybe it'll help. Try this one and open up your eyes.
I'd say, I forgot what movie it was, man, but the guy was sitting on a deck with another dude and they were smoking, and then the dog starts talking. What the hell is that movie?
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm talking about? Road Trip, was it?
Exactly what you're talking about.
I think it was Road Trip.
Was it Road Trip? It was Road Trip. Yes, it was Road Trip.
Well, he said something, man. Weed, it like levels me out. And it's true, man. It literally levels out my moods. It keeps me in a very stable, just happy. I wake up, I smoke a little bit of a sativa or maybe some indica or hybrid, and I'm just like, ooh, I'm ready to start my day, hit my coffee, take my Adderall, I'm good to go.
Right. Now, see, whenever I don't wake and bake within the first 2 hours when I get up sometimes. It's because it's like my body, where I smoked so much the day before, it's almost like when I wake up, I still have that, like I'm medicated. I get up out of bed now, or I get up where I slept, and I'm like, hey, what am I doing? And I'm walking around.
Especially when I make my edibles that I make, I won't smoke sometimes for half a day. Because the edibles are Still
supposed to
kicking
be getting some
and I'll
massive.
take them the night before. And then the next day, I am just wasted. And sometimes, we've gotten the nickname Weekenders with our edibles. Because sometimes, one guy ate a hockey puck of ours and he was high for 3 days straight. And he has a tolerance, too.
And there's no complaint
Like
from here.
medium tolerance.
I smoke an ounce every 2 days. I've got a pretty good tolerance. But when I eat edibles or do the beverages, what people don't understand is they get into your body a different way. Your body metabolizes everything a different way. And if you have a cookie that somebody has cooked the way they've separated out stuff when they made it, just because you think, okay, it took an hour ago, does not mean that those chocolate chips are not still deteriorating a little bit of time in there, and you just keep feeling that shit. I've had a lot.
Yeah, and then it kind of like plateaus and goes.
Oh yeah, you're like, okay, I'm not high anymore. No wait, here it comes again. I'll see you in 2 days. Yep. Yeah, I love that way because you can definitely feel the way it all breaks down. Patrick, thank you so much for joining.
Well, it's funny. What I'll do is I'll get like say I think the last client of mine really liked those cinnamon toast crunch things. So I got that, put it in a blender and blended it so it was completely like all the cereal was basically like powder.
Ooh.
And then added it to 3 sticks of 150 milligram distillate infused ghee butter. So liquid diamonds, basically 99.9% pure already, indica. 3 of those at 150 milligrams into 1 basically serving of cereal. Like about 16 ounces. That's what cereal is, right? Yeah. There's a reason I don't eat my own edibles.
Where can I find one of said edibles? Because that sounds like something.
To cook up a batch. I'm actually working on getting a new piece of equipment, the Levo machine, which I can actually literally infuse everything into it like instantly. And they have a concentrate edition, I believe. I can just put the concentrates in there, and it'll pull that through. So you're pushing 95% to 100% with the diamonds and stuff.
Right. And see, something I like to do is like whenever you do get that prepared and I get one, I will eat it live. I'll eat it live with you on here because I want everybody to know, because when you're on this show here and I have samples and I'm doing these samples, the purpose of me doing it is so people can see that I'm trying to carry on a show. And if you see me start to stutter, start to, whatever it is I'm smoking is good. What I'm seeing in you right now is what I hear that I look like quite often. And you've only hit that thing twice that I've seen.
Yeah.
That's a fucking snowcap creation from this man in a piece that he created himself. Down at the bottom is Troll, where you can find him at on X. You can place orders through his DM. They don't just come like that. It doesn't just come like that. Now you go, where's your toy? Where's the rest of your survival kit? You only showed the bong.
Oh, I got that. Let me grab that real quick.
Yeah, make sure we show it. Because not only what he just showed there, the glass piece that's in it, see how high he gets? Look at that. That's just snow caps, guys. Snow caps right now until January 2nd. Find them on NO Extract or Dank by Design. Send a DM. They will get with you on that. They're buy 2, get 1 free. If you buy the one pack that includes the silicone bong, $65.99, or you can get the dank pods by themselves, $25. I think he said $25.99, or I may be wrong. I believe it's $29.99. Don't let me get it wrong. He'll get it back in a second. But this apparatus that he's got, that he separated again because he took it apart and wanted us to show, he's outside because he forgot. And you don't know where it's at. He probably sat down out there and was like, forgot why I come out here. Let me get my phone. He'll come in here to get us the phone and take us back out there with him. I'm really high right now and talking really fast, courtesy of Supernatural. And I'm going to give him a shout out again because I found my last bag that I knocked off my end table. This is Tropical Runts. And it's a hybrid, and it is 22.25. And so anybody out there that sees it, when people do send me things, there's my Christmas card from them, and that's where it's going to stay. The only way that it would move is if the one poster of my new show goes up right here, and then it's just going to go on the front of it as well. I want everyone to know that I appreciate everybody that sends me things to sample, to try, to give out, to give away, because we had a great show the other night when Ubung donated a 50 code and stream to give away to somebody. Now, look at that. You've seen what it was sitting there as just the bare bones of an object. All that is handcrafted. All that is Italian leather. It's a creation from this man's mind. This is a survival wearable water pipe. Will you do a slow roll all the way around the course so we can see front to back on everything with it? Because you have a logo in the back too, right? Yep, there in the middle. Now, can you wear that on your belt? Is that a belt loop there, or is that just where your fold is?
Oh no, I can connect. Basically, you can connect this to any backpack, belt loop, raw strap, whatever you want, and then you just grab it, clip it.
And if you guys are worried about anything falling out, that's why it's so tightly fit. And they also come with plugs that plug the top where your bowl head goes in, and your piece on the top is disattaches, so nothing spills. You're walking, and then you're ready. If you're a fisherman, hunter, and you're going in the woods or going anywhere, you have that with you. You take your with you.
So, like say I dropped something, right? Like I just dropped that, right? So it never ever loses its center of gravity. So no matter where I move, how I swing. So if I got to pick something up, and then it just goes right back to its. So yep.
I love how you have those pieces that clip in and out on that too. Your cap piece for your top and your bottom, and then your lanyard clip, and that comes with it too, right? All that when you personally do those.
Yep.
Now you were
everything,
saying price.
Everything that you see there comes with it.
Now, say price of one of your just stock models. What would one cost?
$350.
$350 anybody that's watching. So then, of course, you could go up to anything from there when the creation is done. If anybody, if you're watching now,
and then basically our custom work starts at a $500 deposit, and then it's kind of like when you go like to get like parts done for your car, you know, you're paying parts and labor.
Wait. Let's not do that. Let's say we're going to get a pair of shoes made by Gucci because you're using fine Italian leather. You're not using some run-of-the-mill greasy hand shit. We want to step that up a little bit. I'm going to go order something, of course. I want to pick it all out. Now, I didn't want you to take away from that. Man, that thing is fucking fabulous. This is like Rodeo Drive fucking grade shit. He sent me this stuff. He sent me all the types of leather that these things can be made out of. I didn't mean to cut you off, please. I just want them to know so they don't think it's just they can go to the store and get it. This is something that's fine. That is something that's I fucking love it, dude.
I mean, everything's made by hand.
And you said $500
made by hand, cut by hand, drilled by hand, burned by hand.
You do have videos on your Twitter. So if you want to see him in action, if you haven't seen it in the show that he's been a part of me with, you can find it on Inno Extracts as well as Dank by Design. They're there. Or you can get a hold of Sith. Sith will help you with all
go on Sith Kitten's website. She's got a whole bunch of stuff on there of all our stuff.
I can't wait to see what kind of things are going to come out next from you guys.
Well, I'm ordering the leather for your custom face plates, and I'm also going to do the lighter pack with the same front face plate kind of going down. So when you open it up, it's got that little logo on the back.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean we can get highly customizable. I mean I could put it on the sides basically of like these parts right here.
I want you to know that if I have
we can do on the back, wherever.
I'm gonna take mine everywhere, and every time I go into a head shop, those things are legal to carry. If I don't have anything in it that's illegal, I'm gonna walk in there with that, and they're gonna ask me, "Where the fuck did you get that?" And I'm gonna say, "I'm gonna tell you where," and then I'm gonna introduce you to you because I want to make sure.
And I mean the best part about it is even for shops. For shops, we can do their logo, so they can get like a production of 10, which is how basically we do it. So say someone orders like 100 of them. Well, we ship them out in 10. So 10 get done, get shipped out. Next 10 get done, get shipped out. So that way it's stifling it in, and it just keeps coming in.
Do you ever think about numbering your items when you do it?
I've thought about doing it on the special editions.
Yeah, because I think that would be fucking bad. I mean, I don't even know how Badass doesn't even cover it because people that don't know, it's not like there's a machine doing all this and going through. These are handcrafted. So like when you're doing 10 at a time, they need to understand that it's coming in 10 at a time because those are hands at work. Those are fine craftsman hands listening to Nordic fucking drum beating as it goes. So you guys got to imagine what kind of love and passion is going into this. If you've never heard that kind of music and your heart doesn't start racing seem like you're either afraid somebody's coming up on you, or you know you're going to be the one coming up on somebody, then there's something wrong with you.
Viking metal
We've been running for
trance,
around 15
Viking
minutes.
music, man. It just kind of has that beat to it that just gets you in
It
this
does,
trance.
doesn't it? It puts you in the mode, and it's the way even when I game.
And I'll just let the
Really, really
playlist
super
play, and I'll
big.
hear songs I've never heard before that I'm like, oh shit, I really like this. And because it'll be, I'll look at my clock and it'll be 6 p.m. or something, right, when I start.
Right.
I'll look at my clock again, and it'll be about 10 a.m. in the morning. I'll be like, oh fuck.
Man, I've been there.
I've been doing this since 6. It's like, oh wow, holy shit. And I've gotten this far. I'm like, okay, it's time to go to bed.
Yep. Believe me, man, I've had those red eyes of death coming from playing PlayStation like that, because that's where my creativity
on Sith's project alone, I pulled probably about 3 72-hour days straight.
Damn.
Of just
Man, that's
no
crazy.
sleep. Just,
dude, that's crazy.
I'd go to work, like my day job. I'd work that, come home, start cutting, start doing stuff, work all through the night, maybe get like an hour of sleep.
Right.
I kind of doze off and then just get back to it.
Yeah, because it's got to get done, right? And if it's easy,
especially the final stage, once everything got here and all the parts and pieces I needed were ordered, it was just like, okay, now we're going.
Right.
So well, listen, that's pretty much my dedication level.
I really do appreciate you stopping in tonight. We're at the hour and 15-minute mark. We got 150 people still with us right now. We're going to go ahead and go for the evening. Before we do, I am going to run again on the bottom. Please take a look at the bottom, everybody. Please make sure you go follow Eddie on both of these. Also,
man,
he's
give it a follow. Hit us up in the DMs.
Except right now. 250 an ounce excludes the
snow cap.
But you have that little silicone ball with you, real quick.
Yeah, I do. And also the dank pods.
And you have the dank pod as well. So you can do the dank pods, buy 2 get 1 free, or right here.
Buy 2 get 1 free.
Or you'll buy that. Look at right there. Wait, hold that right there next to sit it back down next to your piece, please. How much is that right there for 12 of those?
For 12 of these, this is the refill packs are $29.99 by themselves. With the bowl, $65.99.
That's money well spent. That's already pre-packaged. Put in that motherfucker.
They're all pre-packaged, and you can order, whatever flavor you want. And I mean, we got from our strain menu, and always we have snow caps as well.
Right.
And we're also working on an infused one where I'm going to take some of the house-made honey and kind of make like a moon rock out of it and do an infusion.
That sounds crazy. Well, listen, thank you again, and I can't wait to start working on projects with you, because that I am more than in on. If you want to work with me, I feel blessed to do that with you. I really am. We want to thank everybody that's joined us tonight. Please don't forget to go follow him again. But also, when you're done with us, go to Perfectly Fly. Yes, I said Perfectly Fly. It's the show where my good friend and his partner is getting us out right now with that. They're going to be streaming on YouTube and on X. Thank you again for joining us, everybody. Eddie, you have a great evening. Enjoy your weekend. I know I'll see you again.
Yep, I'll talk to you in the DM. All right, thank you, guys.
Later, man.